Good day, YouTubers. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thomas Markle is slamming Meghan and Harry as hypocrites in his latest interview. He is saying they're hypocrites because of their stance on climate change. Okay, they're jetting all over the world without a care. They flew 4 private jets in 11 days. I did some readings on that, and I think that maybe they sent doubles, not Meghan and Harry, just to make it look like they're having a wonderful summer together. Also, he's calling them hypocrites because he's being ghosted. He's not seen Archie. He's not gotten a picture of Archie. The only pictures he sees of Archie are over the internet. And so Meghan and Harry are hypocrites because, they're these really compassionate social justice people, and they're doing all these charities, but they treat him and the family like this. So let's read a little bit. Thomas Markle asks, "Why can't I meet Archie? Meghan Markle's father has stayed silent since Meghan gave birth, hoping, in his own words, that becoming a mother would mellow her and they could heal their rift. Now, in frustration, he speaks out. Thomas Markle feels he's being unfairly vilified and cut out of his grandson's life." Yes, at one point he says, I'm being painted like a homeless person. And he is, bankrupt, and I'm not saying he is a homeless person. He's being painted that way. That's the narrative. He also says he's only ever seen a picture of his new grandson Archie on the internet. Mr. Markle takes issue with Meghan's celebrity friends launching attacks on him. This is interesting. Okay, no celebrities are attacking this time. The celebrities seem to be backing away, and only Meghan is attacking this time. He also says Meghan's claim that she paid her own way through college is untrue, and he has the bank statements to prove it. He paid for everything, and it was a matter of pride to him. He also said, "I always hoped that I would be as close to Meghan's child as I was to her." And you can see how close they are in this picture. Piers Morgan tells Meghan Markle to get on a private jet and visit her estranged dad. Okay, and this just came out. And finally, Meghan hits back. Meghan Markle says she will never see Dad Thomas again after the constant betrayals. Okay, because he labeled them hypocritical. I don't know why this article won't move when I scroll. Okay. Meghan Markle has cut off her father for good after he accused her of hypocrisy in his latest interview, it is claimed. Thomas Markle took his daughter and Prince... Okay. Yeah, so Meghan is the one swiping back directly. It's a matter of safety. I can't see Thomas because I have to protect my family. Well, he seemed like a pretty good father, and I think he took the major role in raising Meghan over and above Doria. Doria gets all the goodies. Thomas Markle gets all the bad stuff. It seems really unfair. So why is Thomas Markle slamming Meghan now? Is he frustrated? Is he fed up? Is he losing hope? I mean, what is he thinking? I mean, it's been a whole year. So let's do a mini on Thomas Markle and see where he's at. Thomas Markle, High Tower. 2 came out. What do I do with that? Okay, I'll just leave them both there. All right. So what is Thomas Markle thinking? Well, Hightower, he's alone. He's feeling alone. Like he's, just alone. The tower stands alone. Hamster wheel far away, and Fox. The Fox is single, and 10 clubs is over. The over the water. He's overseas. He's very alone. He's trying to communicate with them. He feels the broken chalice. He's separated from them, separated, alone, broken off from the family. He wants a sweet meeting, and his motivation is deep rooting and love. 7, 2 clubs. He wants to meet Archie. He wants to get back with Meghan. That's his daughter. So there's nothing nefarious here. There's nothing. He's not a fame whore. He's not trying to get fame. Is Meghan afraid that all her secrets will come out if she meets Thomas? That this will open Pandora's box of secrets? Because surely Thomas and Samantha, they all know all of Meghan's secrets. Okay, is Meghan afraid all of her secrets will come out of Pandora's box if she meets with Thomas? Or is it more basic than that? You know, she's kind of, you know, people say she's a narcissist, and once she's done with you, she just discards you. I mean, it could also be that. So finger of God reaches down. Home, which is the people close to you, your family in particular, and those closest to you, cross permanent relationships and family, and influences from outside. 14, 18, step by step, and cut. So is she afraid that secrets will get out? Well, the finger of God will come in and change everything. She's afraid that introducing him, Thomas, and the others into the royal family will change everything. Will change everything for her. This may be nothing more than just simple control freakishness. You know, like hyper controlling, super control freakishness. Okay, I've seen this. I've been a victim of this. And it doesn't seem to be going through some elaborate thought process. She just doesn't, she just cuts people out that she doesn't need. She doesn't feel the need for Thomas. And so she's afraid that she's not able to calculate all the different possibilities that will happen if she brings him into the family. So she's just cutting him out. That's actually what that looks like to me. It doesn't. I don't see terrible secrets being introduced here. She just doesn't feel that it benefits her to bring Thomas in. Well, she should see this by now, that it definitely benefits her to bring Thomas, you know, into the fold and let him meet Archie. You know, a problem there is I don't think they have Archie. I don't think they have an Archie, and that's just a doll. So there isn't an Archie for Thomas to meet, and that's another secret that he would have to keep. So, and after all this time, he might be a little bit sour grapes. Is public opinion seems to have radically shifted in this time, okay? Everybody was saying terrible things about Thomas. Oh, I can't believe he's in the media again. Oh, I can't believe he's saying that. Oh, he's just a homeless man who wants money. You know, that's what they were saying. I think this has shifted now. Okay, and Piers Morgan just came out and said, get on a plane and go see your dad. Okay, so is public opinion now for or against Meghan and Harry visiting Thomas or, you know, flying him out to the palace? Are they for Thomas visiting the palace? You know, or them visiting him? Okay, positive or negative? This is... So basically I'm asking, is the public opinion now turned to positive or is it still negative towards Thomas? This looks quite positive. It's changed and reacted to the circumstances. A big change has occurred in the public opinion. 5. Okay, that's 2 hearts, lovers. Okay, so they're feeling very positively towards Thomas. Now, the public. Solid foundation, their family. This is part of her foundation and her rooting. And mustard seed, 11 plus 5, 16. 4 spades. Okay, dead foundation, mustard seed. Planting, strongly planted. Yeah, so this is a new, mustard seed is brand new. So mustard seed can kind of represent Archie, the new baby in the rooted foundation. He's a grandpa. So public opinion has turned favorably towards Thomas. It's finally favorable. And she's not able to get, Elton John, George Clooney, 5 anonymous people to attack him anymore. She's attacking him directly, saying, oh, it's a safety issue. Okay, the Illuminati, the celebrities, and even anonymous people are not, she's not getting them to defend her so it's really changed. It's a solid foundation now, and they really want to see this happen, a new start in the foundation. They want to see them meet again at a new start, for Thomas. Okay, so there's no celebrity outrage mob this time. Okay, only Meghan hit back. So are the celebrities finally backing away? Okay, because she must have made some calls and asked some people, even just Jessica Mulroney to, play the bigotry and the sexism cards. Her own father, Meghan's own father is bigoted and sexist toward her. Yeah, right. But nobody did that. Only Meghan is speaking out this time. So are the celebrities backing away from Meghan finally? Many hands, cup overflow, magi. Oh, interesting. Okay, can we see that? Are the celebrities backing away? Too much emotion. The cup overflowing is too much. It's overflowing. Magi, 23 plus 6, 29. 8 hearts. Water into wine. Her situation with the celebrities is really transforming. It's just too much emotional vitriol. It's all constant. They need some good news. They need to establish a firm foundation, and they need good news. But it's all bad news. It's this constant bad news stream. Okay, and here's Angel, Archie. The celebrities want Meghan to succeed. This is a very red, very positive spread, but it's just too much. It's too much, and it's all the time, and they feel that she's creating these problems for herself. Yeah, so she's magi. She's manifesting these problems for herself, and it's just too much. And there needs to be good news. George Clooney, he'll say silly things, but then he'll come out and do a great movie, and everybody's like, yeah, we love George Clooney. I like George Clooney. So that's not happening for Meghan. It's all just negative news, negative news, negative news. Why isn't Samantha publishing her book or speaking out? I mean, how long does this take? I mean, I wrote a book. Here it is. And it's not easy to write a book. I got to tell you, it's really difficult to write a book. But it's not impossible. And she's been telling us she's going to write a book. Why isn't she tweeting? Why isn't she speaking out? Why isn't this book published? Where is Samantha? What is going on? Scapegoat. Handcuffs. My goodness. Oh dear. Because Samantha is strangely silent. Okay, where is Samantha? Why isn't she speaking out? Bound by lawyers and cast out. 13 and 10, 23, 6 clubs. very strongly rooted, blocked, and a legal contract. She may be under, Meghan and Harry may have sent the royal lawyers to really tie her up and threaten her really good. So that's the only thing that makes sense, because she should be tweeting, she should be putting out sections of her book, to the public, as teasers. She should, by now, it's gone on too long with Samantha. She should just publish the book. She needs to just publish the book and do the talk show circuit. So the only thing that makes sense is that the lawyers are binding her and keeping her out of this, and binding, blocking. These are very negative cards, and there's maybe some kind of a legal contract. So Samantha may have been, very strongly silenced from sending out her book, from putting her book out, which is a shame, because I would really like to read that book, and I would really like to comment on that book. And I think there's some really great secrets. I think that girl in Arizona is her daughter. That 20-year-old girl in Arizona is Meghan's hidden daughter, and that's huge. That's a huge scandal. And then there's so many scandals, and they just keep creating new ones. Archie is a huge scandal, if it ever comes out, but it's not proven yet. Okay, to the satisfaction of the mainstream media, they still seem to be covering up for that. Okay, so what do we have going on here? Why is Thomas coming out now and calling them hypocrites for climate change, and for their behavior related to climate change, and for not seeing him and not allowing him or the family to see Archie? What's going on? Why now? He just feels alone. He's trying to open lines of communication. He's overseas. Alone, communicating from very far away. The relationship is broken. He would like a sweet relationship, and he would just like to reconnect with his family, their family. He wants a connection with Meghan. He wants a connection with Archie. And it may be just as simple as Archie is not in their hands yet. Archie does not exist for them yet, so she can't bring him over. Is she afraid that the secrets will come out? Finger of God. It's not that calculated. She just cuts people out that she doesn't need, and she's not able to calculate all the possibilities of what could happen if she brings Thomas into the fold. This is just how she is. She sent the ring for her last husband back in the mail. She didn't even say anything. She didn't even text him, I'm divorcing you. She didn't do anything. She just sent the ring back, because just complete silence, and then just wandered off, and that was it. Okay, and she was in Canada at the time, and he was in LA, and he got that job. She got what she wanted, and she walked away. And that's kind of what she does with her relationships. That's her pattern, because then before she was so famous, people didn't come back into her life. She just cut them out, and then it was less complicated, and they weren't affecting her life. They weren't coming in and affecting her life. And that is kind of more what she's thinking. It's not a lot of calculation here. This is just how she is. She just cuts people out. I'm done with you. That's it. Okay, is public opinion turning positively towards Thomas, or is it still very negative? It's much more positive now. And they want to see this relationship reinitiated. It has really changed. You can still find magazines out there who are just slamming Thomas Markle every time he opens his mouth. But they're very rare. Now, earlier, it was all of the magazines were slamming Thomas Markle like he's some terrible, horrible homeless person, and maybe has a criminal record, and all kinds of crazy things. They were just fishing for anything they could make up and slander him with. But that's not happening anymore. Only the really diehard fans are still on Meghan's side, and the celebrities are not even jumping in. So why are the celebrities backing away? No, they do want Meghan to succeed, but it's just too much. The cup is overflowing. It's just too much, and they feel like she's creating her own problems. You have to navigate your own ship. People are not always going to save you. You have to navigate your own ship. Where is Samantha? Why isn't she speaking out? Where is her book? She's been really bound up. She's under legal contract and she's been bound up and blocked by the royal lawyers. Terrible. Dirty pool. Dirty pool. But all of these people are put on non-disclosure agreements, all of them. And yet they speak anyway. Okay? Yet they speak anyway. And these accusers, I think the Trump accuser, what's her name, the prostitute, the sex worker lady, she was paid money, bribed, and given a non-disclosure agreement, which she signed, and then she came out anyway. Okay, so that's kind of how that works. So Samantha surely is being bound up legally under non-disclosure agreements and bribes and threats. But people come out anyway. Anyway, that's how I see it. That's your royalty today. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide, Amazon, Kindle, and paperback versions. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment.